Hello. The following interview is a fantastic testimony to one person's strength, dedication, determination, and desire to better himself and his family's position in life. Gabriel Chocron arrived in this country 22 years ago with just $600 in his pocket. 4 years after his arrival in the US, he discovered a vibrant and extremely profitable real estate foreclosure market right here in Florida. So he set about teaching himself how best to navigate the pitfalls of this exciting and highly profitable, but yet sometimes hazardous industry. He realized that the process could be reasonably simplistic and formulaic, and he developed a system of purchasing foreclosure real estate safely at the county foreclosure auctions here in Florida. Gabriel saved money from many different jobs and then created syndicates with friends and relatives to become an active participant in the Florida county foreclosure markets. Today, Gabriel is one of Florida's foremost experts on foreclosure and tax deed sales and owns a successful commercial and residential real estate brokerage together with a very busy property management company. Property Onion Academy is happy that Gabriel has agreed to pass on his knowledge as a foreclosure professor here at the Academy to anybody willing to dedicate time, patience, and some money to learn the art of buying real estate at the Florida County foreclosure and tax deed auctions. I can also tell you firsthand that when I arrived here in Florida from California some 8 years ago, and although a 30-year plus veteran of the UK, California, Colorado and Kansas real estate markets, I needed help getting to grips with the local county foreclosure business. I learned of Gabriel by reputation and made it my business to seek him out, to help me understand the Florida foreclosure and tax deed sale auctions. 58 transactions later, he was the most awesome real estate teacher I ever encountered. I know you will enjoy this interview, and some of you lucky people will be able to take advantage, as I did, of this fabulous opportunity we are presenting to you today. Welcome to Property Onion. This is Gabriel Chocron, aka the Foreclosure Professor, and I am Tony Stern, President and CEO founder of PropertyOnion.com. We are here to talk about the Property Onion Academy, and in particular the foreclosure course that will teach you the knowledge to bid and buy with confidence at the county foreclosure auctions. So, welcome, Gabriel.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your background in the property business.
Well, I'm a real estate agent and have a CAM license for managing properties, and our brokerage owns and manages over $100 million in assets. And I've been exposed in the last 15 years in all kinds of aspects in the purchasing and selling of real estate.
So how did you come to become an expert in the county foreclosure auctions?
Well, it started when I only had $15,000 to buy something, and I was obsessed about learning auction sites. I started on Brevard County with a small piece of land. It was $6,900, I remember still. And we sold it right away for $18,000 in less than 3 months. And although that's the exception, that not always happened that easy and with such a profit. I have to remember it was also like 8 years ago, that particular property. But I just was impressed of the potential that all kinds of foreclosures have, and became a master of it just by trying and then helping others at some point to how to bid in any type of foreclosures online.
So how many property investors over the years have you helped learn the county foreclosure auction process?
Including you?
Including me.
Okay. Dozens. The truth is we have helped dozens of people I've been exposed to hundreds of auctions, and there's no need to lose money in this type of process. There's always a way, and this is what we going to teach when we come to that.
And what does a potential student need apart from some money, of course, to become successful in the foreclosure auctions?
The first thing I would say is patience. You're not always going to get your first property in the first auction, and most counties have once a month, so you do need patience. And I will put in the same level, I will put your goal. You got to know, what are you looking for? Are you flipping? Are you renting? It's two different strategies, because there's different equity you may need when you purchase for rent than when you purchase for flipping. And all these kind of things, are you willing to hold land for a while? Or you have to have a goal or a flexible goal. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you go shopping, you don't always get what you wanted, and you got to be open to it. You're on the auction, you're live, you see opportunity, you went through all the properties that are there and the potentials that they may have. You may need to act fast and be flexible. So the third point will be flexibility, mm-hmm. That I would recommend to be aware and have.
Okay, so it's week 1, day 1. What's the first lesson?
First lesson will be how to navigate property onion site. You guys have done a great job putting all that together. I don't know how many times I used to go from one site to another one and have to log in again, and they don't come with pictures, obviously. When you go to the county, at the end of the day, you have to go through the county site to bid. But to do all the research and what's out there, you literally get a snapshot through Property Onion. And if you master Property Onion, you're going to save a lot of time and research. That will be the first lesson.
So how long is each lesson and how many times a week?
Well, we'll set up, since it's a one-on-one training, we'll set up what's more comfortable to you. Probably I would recommend a couple hours, 2 to 4 hours a week, preferably twice a week. If you can go up higher paced and we're able to do it, we do it. Some people may only have one time a week. I mean, we will be flexible depending on how clear are your goals or how knowledgeable are you. I mean, everybody's gonna come with different levels of knowledge. So we have to see. Some subjects you're gonna get it very fast and very simple. Some we have to practice and do some dry runs and learn how to do it.
And briefly, what will these lessons cover?
Besides learning how to search through Property Onion, you will learn how to use all the foreclosure county sites, how to read a title search, where to buy it, how to read it, where to find the things that could become a problem or make the investment more safe. Obviously, property markets, the market value. You want to know the comparisons, what's going on out there before you put your how much you want to bid. You need to learn obviously the difference between regular foreclosures and tax deed foreclosures, which is a very, very unique, very important difference that you need to find out. You need to learn and master it. Also, what to do, how to organize pre-auction, and what to have ready while the auction, and what to do after the auction, which are the 3 main components that most people they don't know what to do, and you won't find that anywhere else.
And I suppose the most important thing that you're going to teach them is?
How not to lose money. There's no reason for here to lose money, and that's where you come back to the flexibility. If you have the patience and you know you have your goal and the flexibility, there's no reason to lose money here. There's property that you meant to flip, you can rent. If you wanted to rent, you have the opportunity to flip, or you hold, recoup investment money, and then sell it. I mean, they will teach you how not to lose money.
Well, you also teach about title searches and how they read and what they mean. Explain why, to the folks out there, why you need title searches.
Well, title search, you have, foreclosure, there's 2 types of foreclosure. There's bank foreclosure, and then the taxes foreclosure, what they call tax deed foreclosure. And you need to know which liens, when you read the title search, you need to know which liens survive and which type of foreclosure. They're not all the same. So we'll take you on both sides for regular foreclosure, mortgage foreclosure, tax deed foreclosures. There are different liens survive than others, and we'll explain how to read them, analyze them, and minimize your risk when it comes to existing liens.
Now, I've seen what you've done with previous students is you actually teach them what to do once they become a successful bidder, because it's okay winning at the auction, then there's an after show, as we say, and I know that you teach that. The other thing is you do a couple of dry runs, is that right?
Correct. The idea of having a dry run, we'll pick up a like property that you would invest on, and we'll do like if you bid in, we'll sign up, we'll watch the live auction, and you'll see also the progress of the bidding, and you'll see the progress of how high it goes, and it gives you also a little perspective of reality. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to buy this for 50 grand, and if you do which will teach you how, if you do your homework, you are able to see what's the market value right now. Obviously the whole goal is to buy under market value. Otherwise there's no point buying these properties, some of them practically blind, and that will give you some perspective, some reality check of what to expect when you actually put in your own money and when you're actually investing your money on the next real run, which I will also be able to help.
And you also sit with the student while they bid, is that right?
Yeah, correct. So once we do a couple dry runs and you have your goal and you know the amount of money you're willing to invest, and you do the deposit, all the stuff that you need to do to prepare, search the property. And when it's the time to bid real life with your money, I will be there, help you, hold your hand, and make sure that everything goes as smooth as possible, as you would plan, and you reach your goal.
And you're always available for the student once they finish their course as well, yeah?
Correct. What we're going to do is we set up some time frame where any question you have, anything you need, you can always call. I'll be available. You're going to have my personal cell phone, and you can contact me with questions. If you have any doubts what to do next, or if you don't remember something we went through, we'll definitely be available for you.
Well, I'm so excited that we have this course running now at Proprietary Academy. So many people for so long now have asked us to add this to the curriculum of property investment education. And with Gabriel teaching, you can't help, well, especially on a one-on-one situation, to be successful. As you appreciate, space for this one-on-one courses are tight. Okay. So contact us today, ask any questions you may have, and find out if we are the right fit for each other by booking an appointment with an admissions officer and become one of the few foreclosure investors with a full skill set and the confidence to make real money and improve your lifestyle, for sure.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.